Hi, I'm Jeremy Xiao here at the beautiful Santa Monica Pier. Some of our favorite celebrities and stars will be here supporting the UCLA Mattel's Children's Hospital. They will also be celebrating the annual 17th Mattel's Party on the Pier. Let's go see what the stars have to say. If you could time travel back to the beginning of your career, what would be some advice you would give to yourself?
I would tell myself to never give up, because when I was little I always thought, well, I don't really see anyone who really looks like me on TV, so I'm probably not going to make it. And I was doing it just for the fun of it, which is good, but I was a little bit taken aback from kind of trying to go full out on my dreams, and so I want to tell myself that you can do it and just keep working.
What has been your most rewarding accomplishment so far?
Probably being on Fresh Off the Boat, because it's like the first Asian American show in 20 years, so we can show diversity.
So is this your first time at this event?
No, second time. This is my second time.
So can you explain why this is so important to get this?
I think it's so important because you're sitting here, you get to help the kids, you get to see what the families are going through. You're helping in some type of way. It makes me feel better when I see people smiling because I'm here supporting their kids.
Have you ever involved yourself in any other projects?
With any other charities? Yeah. I'm trying to get involved with Black Lives Matter, Blackout, a lot of things surrounding the issue of Black lives, because there's a lot going on in that community, and if you don't know, you should know, because it's all around you and it's happening every day. So I think that's the most important thing for me right now, to support you. So,
do you have any upcoming projects?
Oh yes, I'm on a TV show called Lethal Weapon. It just premiered Wednesday, and yeah, we're just having a lot of fun shooting that. Well, we're done shooting for now, but we're having a lot of fun like putting stuff out, marketing. I'm making music. I rap under the name of Dante the Poet. You can find me on SoundCloud at Dante the Poet, and Instagram at Dante the Poet also. And yeah, we're just having a lot of fun shooting. Damon's amazing, Plain is amazing, Keisha's amazing. So it's just me being surrounded by legends. I just feel great.
So October is Anti-Bullying Month. What are some practical steps people can take to avoid bullying?
Tell someone. Yes, we can. Tell someone what's happening, because I think a lot of people are sort of like, oh, if I say something, like it's going to make me look even like more weak, or like it's not going to look good because like I'm trying to like fight back on my own. But I think when you have like a group of people who support you and who are there to kind of push back against that, because it's such a shame and such a terrible thing that that's still a problem. And now with the internet, we have cyberbullying we have to worry about. So just tell someone, and if it's cyberbullying, block them and don't even respond because they want you to respond. So just tell someone and don't respond.
So if you could go 5 years into the future, where do you hope to see yourself?
Hi, I'm Jacob. Nice to meet you.
Honestly, I have done that plenty of times, trying to think about that, but I always think I've trusted God this far, and I've done really well, so I'm just going to put it in His hands, and I'm very happy, so hopefully I continue to be happy and surrounded by good people and friends and good opportunities.
Do you have any upcoming projects?
Yes, so we have on Disney XD, we have Harvey Bucket Season 3 coming out next year. We have Spider-Man Homecoming coming out next July. And if y'all like Halloween, Monsterville is a really fun film I was able to do. It's coming out on Disney Channel October 29th at 8 for Monstertober.
So why is this event so important?
This event is so important because I want to give back to people, because some people are less fortunate and cannot get out and do sports, and they can't really do as many things as other people with their negative influences, and I'm like, oh, that's so unfortunate. So we're trying to make their days a whole lot better, and it's going to be an awesome day.
October is Anti-Bullying Month. What are some practical steps people can take to avoid bullying?
I've only been to one with the
Things that they could do, you definitely, in my opinion, you just need to step up to them, because most bullies, they're not actually as tough as they are. Most bullies are actually just built, they're just bigger, and they just think that they can pick on other people. I was bullied for being quote-unquote really ugly, so you just gotta basically tell them straight up. You just gotta be like, hey, knock it off. And then if something happens, obviously have it in your best interest, but for me, you just gotta stand up to them.
If you could time travel to the future, where do you hope to see yourself right now?
I'd want to see where I was when I'm 35. I want to see where I am at that to see whether I'm still doing acting, whether I'm on a different profession, so I could really figure it out.
What are some of your upcoming projects?
Walk the Prank, we just finished season 2, and we're going to start we finished season 1, and now we're doing season 2, actually in a few weeks, starting October 3rd, so that'll be tons of fun.
So what has been your most rewarding accomplishment so far?
I think being in a Nickelodeon show and getting the feedback from all these kids is really it makes me feel really happy, because it's one thing to create art, but it's one thing for another person to appreciate it. And I feel like it's such a good time for me, as young as I am, to inspire kids. And I feel like when kids get that response, I get so much from me.
So what's it like on set?
Oh my gosh, so much fun. Me and the cast, the crew, the writers, we all have such great chemistry, which makes working so much more fun than it is work, actually. And so, this season it's just been working, laughing, fun, all that stuff.
So what has been your most rewarding accomplishment?
My most rewarding accomplishment, probably Stuck in the Middle. It's a lot to be a series regular. It's a lot of pressure, and throughout the years I've been very scared to be a series regular because it's a big responsibility and it's a lot of hard work. But at the end of the day, it's super fun and it's so rewarding. And
So, what's your most enjoyable memory throughout your whole career?
My whole career. My most enjoyable memory, I would have to say either the first one I ever booked in Los Angeles because I was so new and it was such a great project, or one from the East Coast. So I would travel into New York every day to audition, and looking back, that's so much fun, and I was little and I enjoyed it, so yeah.